and its best.
June 25th, 2023. This is a sound check. I don't know how I feel about this, but we're going to find out.
I want to talk about progression systems for your training. A big thing in the manosphere, red pill, they're like, get jacked, bro. And they don't go into it. And then we don't see pictures of these guys. This is the problem in any bodybuilding forum, I'll say. They'll be like, bro, that guy's deadlift sucks. It's just like, but he doesn't have an avatar, or it's like a picture of a cartoon character, some anime character. It's like, I'm sure your deadlift's really great, bro. I'm sure it is. You know, so you got all these posers saying, get jacked. And so don't believe everything you read online, okay? And I'm coming at this video under the assumption that you're a dude who's kind of new to, like, you know, new to the reawakening of men, okay? And the reason they say in the Red Pill forums, anywhere, or in the manosphere, on Reddit, you know, 4chan, you know, despite popular belief, chicks dig muscles. Okay, they do. Any chick who's like, oh, it's not like muscles that much. They're lying to you. They're lying. Okay, get jacked. If you're jacked, you walk into a room. You could be wearing a shirt like this. You could be wearing a shirt that has Guinness. You could have a shirt with your dead mom on it after you just freshly killed her. And you'll get attention, not because of that shirt. And its best. But by being jacked, you will own a room. And this is why they push this. And they're right. They're 100% right. But how do we get jacked? How do we do this? One, we need to understand delayed gratification. The thing about the current culture in this world, they want instant gratification. Fitness, your training, is something that will be a lifelong pursuit. Okay, something you'll do to the day you die. And what you're doing at the day you die, by the time you die, will be less. The weight you'll be putting up by the time you're dead will be far less than obviously what you put up in your prime, but that's, you know, just the name of the game. There's nothing new under the sun. You look online and they're like, you gotta do push-pull legs or upper-lower splits and all this jazz, and it's so confusing. It's people trying to sell product. I'm not here to try to sell you any fitness products or anything like that. I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is share with you my knowledge as a genetically average human being who actually found the red pill about 9 years ago. I was lucky enough to have some people around me who understood, and they got me into it at a very young age. And you know, I'm just an average guy, and I brought my body to its fullest genetic potential, and I'm still hard at it at the age of 45. Okay, so here today I want to talk about progression systems, because this is something they talk about, having a linear progression. What does this mean? How do I do it? And I feel that the information being given out online is not concise enough. So it's better for me to just give you a framework with literally probably the best progression I've ever used, and it gives nothing but results to anyone who uses it, including myself. You can use it after a layoff. Everyone has a layoff. I had an unfortunate operation I had to go in for last year, and I use a linear progression when I came back to the gym, and you should too. Okay, so first we need a training program. I'll give it to you right now. Nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun, man. And I see all this crazy ass shit online. You know, they're trying to reinvent the wheel. Okay, humans have been training in some way for thousands of years. Okay, a lot of these concepts are not new. Some of the exercises might be new, you know, but believe me, humans didn't start training in the last 100 years. Humans have been training a lot longer than that. Okay, so a good basic program, which all the greats followed, and this is just loosely based. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger had the golden six, the basic six key movements, right? If you don't know what that is, look it up online and it'll be right there. Okay, so there's nothing new under the sun. They weren't doing anything crazy in their off season, but a good training program to start for the absolute beginner, or even somebody I go back to these things all the time in my life. So it's good to get back to basics. But the program is squats, bench, overhead press, rows, stiff-legged deadlifts for your hamstrings, calf raise, bicep curl, and maybe throw in some, and by maybe I mean definitely, throw in chin-ups or pull-ups or lat pull-down if you can't do those. But I'd highly suggest training a pull-up or a chin-up. It doesn't get better than that exercise, and I'll talk about that later. So, that's your basic program. Reg Park did it, a version of it. Arnold Schwarzenegger did that in his off-season. Franco Colombo, all these guys, simple, do it 3 days a week. Okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, it doesn't matter. Okay, just find something that works with your schedule and do it. Okay, so this progression system that you're going to apply to the workout I just gave you, very simple. It will be easy. And let me tell you, if you haven't trained before, you don't want any DOMS, okay? Delayed onset muscle soreness, okay? If you have delayed onset muscle soreness, you're doing it wrong, okay? You've overtrained. Okay, overtraining is a thing. Okay, it is a thing. I've heard, Joe Rogan and was that Goggins guy going on about rest days and all this. Guys, everyone's different. The vast majority of people need a rest day. Okay, you need to give your body a rest. And if you have DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, okay, you've overdone it a bit. I'm sorry. You should be feeling better coming out of the gym than you did going in. Okay, if you're not feeling good coming out, or you're really hurting for the next day, okay, you've done it wrong. Okay, so remember that. Okay, beware of random faces online, including mine, okay, telling you what to do, but I'm just telling you my experience, what works and what doesn't, as a genetically average human being. Okay, so you got your training program. Now you need your progression system. It's very simple, and I swear to you on baby Jesus, you do this, you will not hurt, you will not have aches and pains, you will easily move up the weights. So, for all upper body exercises, you will start at one set for 5 reps. Okay, 1 set for 5 reps. For all lower body exercises, you will do 1 set for 10 reps. Okay, so your first workout, you need to go with a very easy weight, something you could easily do for 20 reps, or maybe 15 to 20 reps, no problem. You're not having any, you're not training to positive failure is what I'm saying. This should be very easy, okay? Because you want to secure those future gains, right? And we do that by easing our way in, okay? You don't just go balls out. You don't do that, okay? Just, there's a fly in my goddamn there. Okay, so upper body, 1 set, 5 reps. That's it. No warm-ups, that's it. With a weight you can easily lift. And then one set for 10 reps for lower body. Okay, that'll be your first workout. Your second workout following that, and you also need a journal. You need to write all this down. You need to keep records. Okay, so you see guys go to the gym, they just freestyle, and I've done it too. We all do it. Especially you've gotten you've been training for a while, but you do want to keep that workout journal. So on the next workout, you're going to increase your reps on your upper body exercises by 1. Okay. You're going to be increasing your reps on your lower body exercises by 2. Okay. That'll be it. You'll be done in 20 minutes. Okay. On your next workout, you're going to increase it again by 1 rep for upper body exercises and 2 reps on your lower body. So in about a 2-week span, you will be on your last workout, you'll be at 10 reps on something like bench, and you'll be squatting at 20 reps. Okay. After that, once you get to 20 reps on lower body and 10 reps on upper body, pardon me, you're going to roll it back down to 5 reps for upper body and 10 reps for lower body, and you're going to increase the weight. Okay. This is very structured. I don't know why I don't see people doing this. 5 reps on, so you're going to add 5 pounds, pardon me, you're going to add 5 pounds to your upper body exercises. So you've dropped it back down to 5 reps, still 1 set, so you increase the weight by 5. For your lower body exercises, you're going to add 10 pounds, okay, so you're going to drop it back down to 10 reps, and you're going to add 10 pounds, and you're going to start moving up again. Okay, this is a linear progression. Okay. The reason this works so well is because you're slowly acclimatizing your body to the load. And can you imagine if you can keep this linear progression up? It's not going to be so easy. Say if you started at squats, 125 pounds, let's say. Okay. How long do you think it's going to be before you're doing over 200 pounds? Think about it. It's not going to take long, and you're going to do it effortlessly. Trust me, effortlessly you'll get up to that weight. That will not be a problem. You will get up there. You'll eventually plateau for sure, but you're going to go up with no issue. Okay? Same with upper body. So, but Eric, where the sets be at? Okay, so this is where the sets are coming in. Okay, so again, you're doing a linear progression. You're ramping it up. Okay, so we're gonna call, I don't know, we'll call it a phase. We'll say a phase is when you've completed getting to 10 reps on upper body and 20 reps on lower body. Then we drop that. We'll say that's a phase. Okay, you're gonna go for 3 phases. Okay, you're 2 or 3. We'll say 2. That being a little conservative there. Let's be a little more liberal. Let's say you do that twice. Okay, so you're gonna run 2 phases, meaning you've gone to 20 reps and 10 reps respectively, added weight twice to the bar. Then you're gonna add a second set. Okay, you're gonna do 2 more phases. Okay, going up with the reps. Okay, on upper and lower, and then you're gonna do two more phases, add another set. Okay, I'd suggesting between 3 and 4 sets. Okay, let's keep it simple. You're not Ronnie Coleman. Okay, where you can spend 3 hours at the gym. Okay, and then you keep it there. Okay, keep it around 3 sets. If you need to add a warm-up set, okay, go nuts. Okay, and that should be good for you. You will gain on that. That will build a solid base for you. That will build us all. I guarantee it will. I've tried to explain this to guys. Hey, Eric, I'm really interested in working out. And I'll explain that. They'll do like, that was too easy, bro. It's just like, you have no idea what you're talking about. You don't. Like, fine, you go to the gym. We've all seen the guys at the gym where day in, day out, they look the same no matter what. They look the same no matter what. Okay? for years on end, and it's sad, and they don't want to listen. Okay, it's not like I came up with this. Some guy and a lot of books taught me this. Taught me these things that delayed gratification. They all want it now. Okay, well, you can't have it now with training. It takes years. It does. What's that meme I see online? It's in reference to working out and training. In 4 weeks, you'll notice. In 8 weeks, all your friends and family will notice. And in 12 weeks, everyone will notice, or something like that, in regards to like your how you're changing physically. No, it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. It just does. Some guys will grow quick. The vast majority of people don't. Okay, they don't. Okay, it takes years of dedication to lifting weight properly. Okay, I'm not telling you how to do it. Like I said, I don't know if I said this, but I'll reiterate it if I haven't. You'll go online and you'll see on TikTok, and at least on my TikTok and on YouTube Shorts, it'll be some jack off. It'll be like, instead of doing your bench press like this, do it like this. It's like, get out of here with that. Go learn how to do freaking bench press and go do a bench press. Okay, you're not winning any awards. Okay, keep your elbows in. Okay, that's the best advice I give you. Keep your shoulders packed. Okay, do bench press. Okay, there's no magic bullet here that will make it happen for you. It's going to be your consistency of going. And the reason the progression system works that I'm giving you, and it does work, let me tell you, it works. You're going to build a habit. Can you follow a plan? Can you follow a plan, or do you want to just jump to the end and be jacked? Well, that never works. If you follow a progression system, you'll reap the rewards, and that's not the only progression system. There's a million of them out there. Periodization is very good. I have used periodization a lot. Wendell's 531. That is a great powerlifting program, and I've done it. Even at my age, I'm 45. I still go back and do that. I love that program. That was a well-built program. Okay, that's a fun program. I saw PRs from that program, and let me tell you what was the magic of his. And PR is a personal record, I'm sure you know, but the fun thing about that program is, and it shows how effective his progression system was. Okay, was that you saw PRs every week. You see a PR every week. You see a record all the time. You will see that because his progression system is so on point. Okay, and that's what makes or breaks a training program, is a progression system. If it doesn't have a progression system, get out of here with that.
And it's best.
One thing I forgot to mention, you'll notice with this program, there's no isolation. And then, before you hop in there and you're like, well, Eric, bicep curls isolation. I don't care. I see guys, if you could lift over 100 pounds in a exercise, to me it ceases to be an isolation exercise. Okay, I'm just going to toss that one out there. I know it's not technically a multi-joint movement, but we're men. You got to do bis. Okay, you just have to. Okay, biceps are where it's at. And also the reason there's no isolation in this, you don't need it. And if all the greats of training and fitness, the core of their training was these movements, and still are. I don't care who you are. Do you think these guys that go to CrossFit, the CrossFit Games, all that stuff, and they go do deadlift, do you think they were training their deadlift by doing some isolation exercise? No, they were training deadlift.
And it's best.
Nothing's going to put size on your chest like a bench. What are you going to do, flies? Okay, maybe. I would say a hard no. But I see guys doing this, I guess as a finisher, as a aftershock kind of thing, sure. But the core of your workout should always be the basic lifts that you do. Always. You know, as you move up, like I'm obviously, I mean, my God, I see the full benefit of exercises like leg extension, sissy squats, that ilk. You know, it definitely has its place, but you know, especially if you're starting out, forget all that stuff, man. Like, you know, leg extension, ham curl. You know, we're gonna do some French press, bro. Let's go back and do some French press. Get out of here. Go do your bench. Do your dips. Go do all the stuff that should form the framework, the building blocks of your training program, and you will reap the rewards. Okay, just wanted to say that. I had to throw that in there. Forgot about. Oh, I'm almost about to be hit by a car.
And it's best.